All right, y'all. I just wanted to make a short video to hopefully explain some of the basics about setting up Discord and settings, as well as how to use it. So first things first, I would, if you're going to be using Discord for class, which my class is going to be, I would really recommend that you actually just download Discord. So I'm on a Windows computer, so I'm going to download it for Windows. All you have to do is click this button here, and it'll download down there, and you can then complete the setup by clicking through your execute there. If you're on a Mac, it will function very similarly. All right. Now, once you've downloaded Discord, it should look like this, right? Now, this is actually my main page for my class, but it'll look something like this, right? So some of the things I wanted to make sure people were aware of were some various settings that I think are important to utilize. You don't have to use all these settings, but I kind of want to point them out just because I think that they're useful. First of all, privacy and safety, that's something that really is up to you. A lot of this, how what data you want to give. You can turn things off. You can see who can add you as a friend. And this whole idea of scanning messages, essentially that's sort of an odd thing in Discord that isn't super my focus right now, but we'll move on. Just know that there's all these options here. The thing that I really want y'all to see is in, first of all, voice and video here. Here's where you change your input and output devices. So currently I have my input device as my microphone, but I can change it to something else. For example, I could change it to being my headset. I could change it to being, oddly enough, my speaker in front of my sound bar. My output device, that's the sound, right? I have this set up as my headset currently, but I could have it as my speakers or various other things. And you can even mess with the volumes. Personally, I'd recommend that you keep your input volume at probably 100%, just because other people can change your volume for themselves. We'll get to that in a sec. And your output volume, keep it at 100. These are kind of default settings probably. For you guys, for your input and output devices, you're typically going to probably just use default. It doesn't really tend to matter. Okay, and then next up, I want to look at notifications. Now, something that I personally think is important is to turn off desktop notifications. I think that this is kind of annoying. I think that it's frustrating to get desktop notifications for when people chat in a server, because there's so much chatting to be had. I wouldn't want to get a text message every time someone posts a comment on my Google Classroom post, for example, let alone my Discord page. So I'd recommend turning this off. You can see I have it off currently. Other things you can do, you can mess with like specific, like what do you want to get notified by? Like, oh, do I really want to get notifications from when someone, leaves the channel? These are just noises. These are sounds, kind of like you get text messages on your phone, right? The next thing that I think is useful and important, you can notice that my Discord is dark. Yours might be light by default. That's just because I'm in dark mode, right? I think dark mode is just good in pretty much all applications, but that's a personal preference, right? That's not super important. Just know that you can change the appearance here. I personally use dark mode and this kind of cozy message. You can see that if I do compact, it's a little bit tighter, but I think that it's nice to be able to see kind of people's pictures and for identification of who they are and who's talking. And then the final thing that I really think is important in the settings is in the Windows settings. And personally, I keep Open Discord on. So what this does is every time I turn on my computer, Discord automatically turns on. This, you'll notice this happens with some of your applications probably. You can turn this off if you don't want your Discord to open up automatically every time you turn on your computer, which I think most people probably don't really need. So if you don't want it, you can click it, turn it off. Personally, I like to keep it on just because I use Discord a lot. Now, that's like settings. So beyond settings, I want to talk a little bit about different sort of features of Discord, such as how do text channels work, how do voice channels work, how to mess with things within there, right? Text channels are exactly as you'd think. They're forums. There's a server could have multiple different text channels. So I have announcements here where I'm posting announcements. I have general chat where I'm just using this for any general talking. Math discussion. This is for people to post questions about math problems and such. And you can just go ahead and, type whatever you want in there. You can say, for example, you could say like, what is the homework, right? And someone will get back to you. In these text channels, something that you'll notice is these little reactions. It's kind of fun, part of Discord. People can add reactions to things similar to when you're in iMessage, if you've used iMessage. So, for example, this person said no to my response, and someone reacted with an emoji. I can react it with another emote. I could be like, Omega lol, right? Additionally, there's lots of emotes over here to be sent in the chat. So you could say, for example, oh, I want to give a thumbs up. Boom, there's my thumbs up. Voice channels are a little bit interesting. They're really easy to join. Unlike some other kind of services, these channels are super easy because they're always there, right? I can join a voice channel at any time. And currently, I'm in the Discord voice channel. So you can see when I talk, this green circle lights up. That means I'm talking and it's hearing me. If that is not happening, right, if I'm not being heard, I might be muted. So you can see here that I can mute myself. I can even deafen myself, meaning that even though I'm in the channel, I don't hear what anyone is saying. Other things that I can do, I can change my nickname. So you can change your name within a server by right-clicking on yourself and doing change nickname. You don't have to be in a voice channel to do that. You can do it on the sidebar. Change nickname. An interesting thing with Discord is that you can actually mess with the settings on individual people. So for example, let's say Danica, when I'm in voice chat with her, she is just too quiet. Let's say that I can't hear what she's saying. I can actually turn her individual user volume up. And then every time she talks, her volume will be amplified over everyone else's. And that can be really nice to accommodate for someone who has a really quiet mic, or you can even turn it down if they have too loud of a mic or if they're yelling. In fact, if someone's being particularly annoying, you can actually just mute them. And if I have the person muted, I can't hear anything that they say. Other things of note, there can be lots of different voice channels. Personally, I'm using these group voice channels for when I start doing group work. So people will be assigned to a group, and maybe I say, okay, everyone, go to your groups to work on this problem. And let's say I'm in group number 4. What I'll do is I'll just go to group number 4, click on it, and boom, I'm instantly in group number 4. It's that easy. It's really easy, actually. And if I want to go back, let's say I want to ask Mr. Hoba a question, and he's in the classroom. I just click on it, and boom, I'm back in the classroom. I can ask Mr. Hoba, hey, Mr. Hoba, can you help us out in group number 4? And he can even come to us to help us out. If I want to disconnect from the voice channel, it's right here. See where it says disconnect? Boom. I have now disconnected from the voice channel. Last little thing I want to point out is this guy here. It says noise suppression by Crisp. That is actually a super useful little tool that Discord has. And what it does is if I turn it on, it'll actually filter through Discord any background noise. So Discord will hear my voice and still play it through to everyone. But let's say that, my dog is barking in the background. It'll actually do a pretty good job of filtering out the dog barking or any other background noise. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, I think that's about it. Let's say for the last thing, let's talk about profile pictures. You can see I have a little profile picture for myself right there. If I wanted to, I could actually change it by going to my settings and editing my picture, changing my avatar. I can upload anything I want. That's pretty much the basics. Of Discord. Oh, one last thing, video. Let's say I want to turn on my camera right here where it says video, I can press that and it'll turn on my camera. I don't actually have a camera connected to my computer right now, but you can see that if I did, it would be showing here, and anyone else who's in the server would be in here with me as well. You can see that I still see, even though I go into the text channel, I can still see other people's pictures. Let's say I want to turn that off. One final thing that I'm going to show you guys with Discord is how to share your screen. Let's say that I'm working with my group, so I'm in group 1, and I want to share the work that we're doing. I would just click share screen, and I can choose, it'll show me all the browsers in other windows I have. Let's say that I just want to show them this song I'm listening to on Spotify. I just click that, go live, and now I'm sharing my Spotify with people who are in this group. It's really that easy. It's actually extremely easy. That's why I personally think Discord is the best move for us in our class. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. Let me know if you have any other questions about how to use Discord, and I will hopefully be able to answer them. All right. Have a good day now. Bye.